Well, I just thought I'd do a quick review on the Bambu Lab A1. Now, this isn't the Mini. I did decide to go for the A1 because obviously the Mini was going to be a downgrade of my X1C. Alright, so I decided to get the A1 just to have a little something on the side because I thought, when I'm printing something on the X1, I like to have the ability to print something else at the same time, especially if I'm doing a project that has multiple build plates and that requires, multiple different components or different colors. So I thought, alright, why not? For the sake of 499 Australian dollars plus an extra couple of $100 for the AMS Lite, why not? Just for the sake of it. I decided to purchase this just about a month ago now, and look, to say the least, it has been an amazing little unit. The AMS, I ended up printing the No Tilt Remix, so that actually ensures that the AMS is not tilting, and that does help to keep the reels level, especially when you've got reels with holes that aren't the correct size. These are almost the correct size, these holes in these filaments, but they're just not right. Not sure if there's something I can print for it yet. I haven't looked, but it works fine. It does slip a little bit, just a little bit, not much. But overall, the A1's a great unit. Look, knowing my luck, there's probably going to be another model coming out soon. Given that we've seen the H2D just being released, I'm sure there's going to be another one in the next 6 months. But given their saleability, like on Marketplace, just to resell it, they sell like hotcakes. And especially if you keep them in good condition, it's like the iPhone of phone worlds. You generally have a better resale value trying to sell an iPhone than you do a Samsung. So, look, overall, the A1's been great. In terms of quality, I haven't really noticed too much difference between my X1 and my A1. I mean, obviously there are some differences. You got print speed that's a little bit faster on the X1, but overall the A1's been amazing. For the price, I'm absolutely happy. I mean, obviously there's other manufacturers out there. I guess you could almost say, I'm kind of fanboying over the brand, but I just like the idea of having the same printers, being able to work off the same slicer, just for consistency's sake. I mean, I don't like the closed sourced ecosystem with Bambu, and look, hopefully that changes over the next year or so as more people voice their opinions. But overall, the A1's been great. I did buy some build plates off AliExpress. These fancy, colourful ones. I'll turn my torch on so you can have a look. So this one's the starry one. And I've got a few other different plates that I got from AliExpress. These are actually grouse. I set the bed temperature to about 60 degrees for PLA, and it sticks surprisingly well. I've got isopropyl alcohol here. I use that and a microfiber cloth just to clean the build plate. I give it a spray and then I give it a nice wipe. It has been great, honestly. I mean, I really can't complain. These cheap AliExpress build plates, I got this one on sale for like $5, $5 Australian. I did make a new AliExpress account just to get it. I mean, it's probably a bit of a no-no doing that, but for the sake of $5, I thought, why not? Overall, it's grouse. I love the build plate. Surprisingly, it has been better than the Bambu cool plate. I'm actually sick of this cool plate. This is actually a new plastic sticky film that I put on it, and I don't know, even using a glue stick, it's been shit. The cool plate has been horrible. This plate, these cheap AliExpress plates, have been amazing. I could not be more happier. Look, overall, the A1's grouse. I thought it was going to be a lot longer. I was worried that it was going to come out to about here on the desk, but, you know, I'm able to kind of get it all the way back there and still have some room on the front for the bed to sit forward. And it goes all the way back. Quite happy. It's a grouse little unit, and the display, for what it is, it's okay. I mean, it's a cheap unit. I mean, I wish it was better. And look, my display was actually popped out when I received it in the shipping box. That did worry me a little bit, but it looks like the adhesive is just around the screen. So where the black part is behind it, there's some adhesive. So obviously that has just come loose. I literally popped the screen back in, no dramas. Other than that, everything else has been grouse. You can print these cool little poop chute things that just sit right on there, and that actually locks in place. So that top part, that's locked in place. There's two little nubs that sit on that side, and it locks it in perfect. It's been good, been a grouse little unit. I don't know what, like, there's really not much to say. I tossed and turned for about a week deciding whether I should just wait or if I should get the A1, and honestly, I'm glad I got it. And at least I know the resale value of this thing is going to be somewhat decent. I'm not going to be struck with, 50% loss. Yeah, I mean, it's a great unit. If you're tossing up whether or not to purchase it, just grab it. If you're not going to be doing multicolour prints, do not bother spending the extra money on getting the AMS light. Honest to God, there is no point, because if you're just doing single colour prints for the most part, you're better off just not getting the AMS. That extra couple of $100 could either be put towards your next printer, it could be put towards filament, it could be put towards anything else. So I wouldn't waste the extra couple of $100 on the AMS if you're not doing multicoloured prints. I found out the hard way. Even though I've got the AMS, I haven't been doing multicoloured prints. I did maybe one or two, and that's about it. I'd probably save the multicoloured prints for when I get the H2D in the future. I wouldn't really wouldn't bother with the AMS. It's good to have, so if you're the kind of person that just likes to have something, grab it. But if you're not that kind of person and you're umming and ahhing, just don't worry about the AMS. Just get the A1 by itself, because it's going to do the job and it will do it correct. It's a great little unit. And also, on a side note, so it's actually really easy to change the tool head on this. Your, what do you call it? Your nozzle. That little cover just pops off. No resistance, just pops off. And there's just a retaining clip that holds the nozzle in place. Just make sure you cut your filament before you do that. It's so easy. Like, to actually service this, compared to the X1, which is obviously a chunky boy, ignore the mess in the background, pending cleaning. Compared to the X1, this is easy to repair. I had a bit of a dilemma with the X1 earlier today, where some filament got stuck inside of the extruder, and then it got stuck inside of the nozzle, and then it ended up getting stuck inside of the AMS. So I had to pull apart everything, and that was a bit of a difficult job to do. It did take an hour or two to actually figure out what I was doing, but this is going to be a lot easier to work on. So for somebody who's a beginner and they're only going to be printing PLA or PETG, the A1's an amazing machine. Like, you absolutely cannot go wrong. Such a good little unit. The size is amazing. I'm so happy with it. I'm sticking with it. And the design, like, I mean, look at all the other bed slingers. It's so sleek. Like, come on. You can't get any better than that. It's such a beautiful design. The only downfall is that sometimes you get some filament falling back behind the printer, but I haven't encountered any issues, and this plate pops out on the other side, so you can clean it out easily. Great little unit. Definitely recommend. If you've got any questions, just let me know. Pop it in the comments, and I'll be absolutely more than happy to answer them when I get the time to do so. Thanks, guys.